welcome all of you BSc first year students. Good morning, and we are studying the paper 4th in semester 2nd. In semester 1st we have studied or completed two papers, paper 1st and paper 2nd. Now in semester 2nd we are studying two papers, paper 3rd and paper 4th. In this article we have discussed about semester 2nd and paper 4th. Name of the paper 4th is the Fish Seed Technology and Hatcheries Management. In this paper 4th, the first point which is to be we have studied, and that first point is the unit first, point first, and the point is the natural fish seed collection in India. Natural fish seed collection in India from the paper 4th, from unit first, point first, natural fish seed collection in India, in Indian waters, in Indian regions, where natural seed these are to be collected, from which sources natural seed these are to be collected for the culture of aquatic animals or culture of fishes. All these points these are to be discussed, studied during this first point, natural seed collection in India. Natural seed collection in India. First we have seen the introduction. Boys, we have know that well known we have studied about the paper 1st and paper 2nd. Here we have seen how the seed collection of fish these are to be done, how the seed collection of fish these are to be important for the aquaculture, for the fish culture. Fish seed is the most important component for fish culture. Fish seed is the most important component for fish culture. The freshwater resources of our country for fish culture are estimated to be 2.85 million hectares of ponds and tanks. In India, freshwater resources of our country is to be estimated near about 2.85 million hectares from ponds and tanks. In addition to this, other 2.05 million hectares of water area is available in the form of reservoirs or in the form of lakes. It has been estimated that nearly 14,250 million fry would be required. Near about how much? 14,250 million fry would be required for stocking even the present available cultivable resources of 2.85 million hectares on a conservative stocking rate of 5,000 fry per hectare area. Means those water sources, those aquatic sources, these are to be available in our country, in our area, to fulfill, to stock all these available sources by natural seeds or by seeds which is to be collected, seeds which is to be produced by human being, and that quantity of seed is to near about how much? 14,250 million fry would be required to stock, to store 2.85 million hectare ponds and tanks on a conservative stocking rate. How much conservative stocking rate of fry? It is to be near about 5,000 per hectare. Minimum fry these are to be stocked, these are to be stored, and it is to be 5,000 fry per hectare. The present production is 15,007 million fry. The present production is to be how much? 15,007 million fry. Apart from this, at least an additional quantity of 4,100 million fry are required for stocking the available area of tanks and reservoirs with an average stocking rate of 2,000 fry per hectare area. 2000, how much Apart from this, at least an additional quantity of 4,100 million fry are required in addition to 14,250 fry per hectare. It is to be how much required? It is to be required additional 4,100 fry are required for stocking the available area of lakes and reservoirs with an average stocking rate of 2,000 fry per hectare area. This indicates that there is a necessity to increase the fry to stock the available water sources. Means those fry which is to be available naturally, these are to be less, these are to be low. In addition to these quantity of fry, we can produce large quantities of fry and fingerlings for the stocking purpose, for the stocking condition. The fish seed is obtained from 3 sources. Fish seed is to be obtained from 3 sources. Which are these 3 sources? One is the riverine source, second is the hatchery source, and third is the bund breeding. With these 3 sources, riverine source, hatchery source, and the bund breeding, the collection of seed from riverine source was an age-old practice. The collection of seed from riverine source, from river source, all to the rivers of India, it is the age-old practice. This method is strenuous and we get the mixture of wanted and unwanted fish seed. There is a mixing of wanted and unwanted fish seed. These are to be occur, which is to be done in natural seed. These are to be collected from the riverine source. Second is the hatcheries are the best way of getting fish seed. These hatcheries are the Chinese hatcheries. These hatcheries are the modern hatcheries. These hatcheries are bin hatcheries, glass jar hatcheries, or varieties of other hatcheries. These are to be used. Apart from these hatcheries, the seed these are to be collected, seed these are to produce from the bund breeding. It is also a method of fish seed collecting, and this method of fish seed collecting these are to be creating by natural habitat, producing a special type of bund. It is called as the bund breeding. This is also another important method from which naturally seed these are to be collected, naturally seed these are to be produced. Yes. The different river systems of India display variations with regard to the distribution and abundance of their fish fauna. Different river system of India display variations with regard to the distribution and abundance of their fish fauna. This is mainly due to their individual ecological conditions such as gradient, such as drain, flow, depth, temperature, substrata. All these are the different ecological factors. All these are the different factors. These factors these are to be affect on the natural fish seed collection, natural fish fauna. The northern rivers are perennial and support rich commercial fisheries. Northern rivers, the rivers which is to be flow on the Himalayan region, these rivers these are to be support the rich commercial fishes, because these rivers these are to be perennial, flow throughout the year, and hence these rivers these are to be important. Except for the deltic region, the fishery of the peninsular rivers is poor both in the upper and middle ditches. Both in upper and middle ditches, these rivers these are to be poor for the natural seed collection. Riverine spawn resources these are to be important. Riverine spawn resources these are to be most useful. A riverine spawn resources. The first important point is the riverine spawn resources. Which are the riverine spawn resources? In this riverine spawn resources, we have studied the major river systems. In these major river systems, the different river systems of India display variations with regard to the distribution and abundance of their fish fauna. This is mainly due to their individual ecological conditions such as gradient, such as terrain, flow, depth, temperature, substrata. All these factors these are to be affect on the riverine spawn resources. All these are to be occur. The northern rivers are perennial and support rich commercial fisheries except for the deltic region. In delta region, these rivers are to be less flowing, low flowing or minimum flowing. The fishery of the peninsula rivers is poor both in the upper and middle reaches. India has 5 major river systems. These river systems are we are well known in India. Major river system, that is the first Ganga river system, second Brahmaputra river system, third Indus river system, fourth East Coast river system, and fifth West Coast river system. In this river system, the major river systems are the Ganga river system and the Brahmaputra river system. These two river systems, these are to be important. Ultimately to this, the Indus river system is also support for the collection of the seed from natural riverine system. In this 5 major river system, the first Ganga river system. River Ganga covers the states of Haryana, Delhi, Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Bihar and West Bengal. The river Ganga, which is the longest river in India, and this river Ganga, these are to be covers, the area covers the state of Haryana, Delhi, Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Bihar and West Bengal. In these river system, this river, these are to be flow and carry the water as well as carry the natural fish seed. The length of the Ganga river system is 8047 km. The length of the river Ganga system is to be 8047 km. It is the largest river and contains the richest freshwater fish fauna in India. This is the largest river system of India and it contains the richest freshwater fish fauna in Indian region, in Indian peninsula, that is the river Ganga river system. Second, Brahmaputra river system. It is found in the states of Assam, Nagaland, Tripura and comprises the fast flowing river which distribute the commercially important major carbs, and length of this Brahmaputra river system is to be near about 4023 kilometers. What is the river Brahmaputra river? It is found in the states of Assam, Nagaland, Tripura and comprises the fast flowing river and which distribute the commercially important major carbs, and length of this Brahmaputra river system is to be 4023 kilometers. This is the second river system. Third, Indus river system. It is rather rich when compared to the Brahmaputra river system. The Bias and Satluj and their tributaries cover the states of Himachal Pradesh, Punjab and Haryana. The rivers which is to be come under this Indus river system, and these river system are the Bias river, Satluj river, and these rivers, these are to be run forwarded from Himachal Pradesh, Punjab and Haryana. There is no commercial fishery for major carbs in Himachal Pradesh with the upper reaches having cold water forms. Punjab is a good source of carp fishery, and length of Indus river system is to be again near about 6471 km. Remember that in MCQ this length, these are to be asked. What is the length of Indus river system, or what is the length of Brahmaputra river system, what is the length of Ganga river system in India, or which is the component of river Ganga, which is the component of Brahmaputra, or the tributaries of Indus river system. This is third river system, Indus river system. Fourth, East Coast river system. Again, East Coast river system. The rivers flow toward the east into the Bay of Bengal. It comprises the Mahanadi river. It comprises Godavari, Krishna and Kaveri river system. These Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna and Kaveri river system, these are to become under the East Coast river system. The length of East Coast river system is to be again 6437 km. Mahanadi is the largest river of Orissa Godavari and Krishna is the river system is the largest from east river system found in Maharashtra and Andhra Pradesh. Especially Godavari, these are to be carry more than 400 kilometers in Maharashtra, and then these are to be enter into Telangana, then enter into the Andhra Pradesh, and lastly it is to be meet to the Bay of Bengal. Bay of Bengal. Similarly, Krishna is also a larger river which is to be oriented from the, that is which areas in hilly area of Telangana near the Hyderabad, that is Krishna Sagar Dam, and then these are to be carried to the Krishna river and ultimately meet to the Bay of Bengal. The fifth river system is the West Coast river system. The major rivers of the West Coast are the Narmada and Tapi. Remember that these two rivers, Narmada and Tapi, all above four river system, Ganga, Brahmaputra, Indus and East Coast, these rivers, these are to be carried from west to east. But the river Narmada and river Tapi, these are to be carried from east to west. That's why these river system, Narmada and Tapi, which are found in Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra and Gujarat, and length of this river system is to be near about 3,380 kilometers. These five river systems, these are to be carry natural fish seed from all Indian peninsula, and that's why it is the rich source of the riverine system. It is the good source. More than maximum fish seed, these are to be collected, these are to be gathered from these five major river systems, that is Ganga river system, Brahmaputra river system, Indus river system, East Coast river system, and lastly the West Coast river system. The technique of spawn collection from rivers essentially consists of opening or operating the fixed filtration net in marginal areas of flooded rivers during monsoon season, during monsoon month, when the Indian major carps normally breeds. Generally, Indian major carp, these are to be normally breeds at the time of monsoon season, at the time of rainy season, as a southwest monsoon. Success of operational mainly depend upon the proper sites, suitable nets, monsoon flooding patterns, availability of sufficient brood stock, and success of spawning. All these 5 points, when it is to be in a proper condition, in a proper range, that is, which are these 5? What is the success of operation, success of collection of seed? These are to depend upon 5 factors, 5 points. Proper site, from which site seed these are to be available, suitable net, how, which net these are to be used, whether efficiency of net these are to be suitable, whether monsoon season these are to be flooding, monsoon season these are to be start, well monsoon condition these are to be available, availability of brood stock these are to be more, and success of spawning these are to be good, success of spawning these are to be more, it is to be important. Then and then only the collection of fish seed these are to be done, collection of fish seed these are to be done, and with this collection of fish seed, with this collection of these techniques, we have gathered the natural seed from the natural riverine sources. Yes, with this technique of spawn collection from riverines, it is to be important, it is to be most useful, operating the different varieties of nets, and these nets these are to be operated filtration nets in marginal areas of flooded rivers during monsoon season, that is Brahmaputra river, Ganga river, then Indus river, that is river Bias and Satluj, as well as the river Krishna, Godavari, Mahanadi, as well as the river of the Tapi and Narmada. In these river system, when the natural seed collection, when the monsoon season these are to be occur, normally fishes these are to be major carp, these are to be breed in a abundant quantity, in a good quantities, and their success of operation these are to be done, these are to be depend upon the proper sites, suitable nets, monsoon pattern, where monsoon these are to be actively run down, when monsoon these are to be completely working, completely functioning, then availability of sufficient brood stock these are to be found in these rivers, and success of spawning these are to be done. All these factors these are to be in a good proportion. Then and then spawn collection, then and then the seed collection from the riverine sources. These are to be success, these are to be good. With this, these 5 river systems, just we have here we have completed the first point, that is the natural seed collection from the riverine sources. The major 5 river system: Ganga river system, Brahmaputra river system, third Indus river system, fourth East Coast river system, and fifth is the West Coast river system. From these river system, the seed these are to be collected by 4 or the 5 important point just we have seen. Hope you have understood. In next point we have seen the next article from the natural seed collection. Up to here we have seen. Thank you all of you.